Hello race fans! Welcome to this lap guide for the new daily race at Lago Maggiore East in the Group 3 cars. It's a cool track with a tricky high-speed middle section. The top of the leaderboards is showing the Porsche 911 and the Audi R8 as the two go-to cars. I, however, as you can see, went with the Hyundai Genesis. Because for those who are struggling with the handling of the Porsche or Audi, it's important to know there are alternatives in which you can still get a good lap time. It seems to handle the curbs really well and stable, so therefore I think it's a legitimate alternative. We will begin with taking a look at the replay from my in-game camera viewpoint. This is a good camera for braking points and gear shifts. After that is a replay of the chase camera, so you can see what lines I'm taking and how I approach certain curbs on the track, especially in that middle section with the S's. This is vital for a good lap. Well, without further ado, let's dive into the lap. Make sure you get a good run starting the lap. This will already gain you a couple of tenths going into your quali lap. Keep in mind that the Genesis seems to have a shorter gear range than, for instance, the Porsche. The first braking point is just before the fence on the right ends. Drop down a second and then a short burst of power before turning in for turn 2. Exit in second for better traction. Swerve to the right to open up the next corner. Brake when the headboards on the left start. Rotate the car in and go back on the power as soon as possible. There's no track limit here, so it seems, so going wide will not result in a penalty. The next corner is a tricky one. Start braking when the white curb ends, but try to brake in a straight line and turn in. Uphill the car seems to have the most traction in third. Go to the right side of the track to open up for the S's. Try to take as much curb as possible, and it's better to enter this combination of corners with a lower speed and exit in a high speed than the other way around. Try to maximize the width of the track once again. Braking point for the final turn is just around the 100 board. Try to take a wide angle in and get the car rotated as quick as possible so you can get back on the power as early as you can. And that completes the lap. Next up is a replay from the chase cam, so you can see from a behind the car view how it looks like. Try to take reference of the use of the curbs and entry and exit lines. I will come back to you at the end of this lap. Yes, so just coming back to you at the end of the lap. This was a somewhat new approach to the usual lap guide, but I think the addition of the chase cam is valuable. Be sure to check out this playlist for more lap guides.